A little bit about the area of preparing your mind. Now, I try to put something together and I think like a champion. And one thing I realised over a long period of time was that thinking like a champion is a skill. It's not something that you're born with. It's something you can learn and something you can develop. But it takes practice. What I want you to do is think about today and think about how many times today you had a negative thought and had a positive thought. Because you are the person that actually controls those elements. I got together a small number of points that I've picked up that I think really helps me on a day-to-day basis. The first thing is that, well, winning is easy because it's fun. We enjoy winning, we get recognition. Our peers recognise us. It makes us feel good and helps us increase that enthusiasm and that passion to keep going. But it's losing that's hard. But losing is a key part of excellence because you need to strive to get better. Striving to get better means you need new skills that you didn't have before. So you have to take risks. You have to try new things. You need to enter new markets, expose yourself to new competitors. That means you're opening yourself up to the possibility that you will lose. But you will take from that experience something that will help bring you forward when you come back into your local market that will lead to some sustained improvement. So how do you deal with the fact that you will lose when you expose yourself to higher competition? And it's all about the targets and objectives you set yourself in that event. So if you know that you're going to a new competition and it's new competitors, what is it you want to achieve at the end of that? Will it simply be to get used to a new venue? Large countries are already sending many competitors to the UK to compete in UK events to get them ready for London in 2012. They're not there to win events, they're there to get used to the environment, to get used to the system that will help them in their mental preparation over the next year. Secondly, it's easy to train at what you're good at. You can't achieve success at any level without hours and hours of training. Day after day, month after month, year after year. But it's up to you how you spend that time. So as a coach, I may ask my players to practice a particular technique, but only they know how much effort they put into that. And it's much easier to practice what you know, because when you've developed a skill, it has a rhythm. It feels good. It's nice to practice. The problem is, of course, it can't improve performance. If you continue to practice what you can already do, how can that make you better? The only way that you can get better is by identifying your weaknesses and practicing those, and that is really difficult. A good analogy in judo is the fact that throws can be right-sided or left-sided. So I would say I spent 80% of my time practicing left-sided techniques. So it's like writing with your left hand. It doesn't have the same rhythm. It doesn't have the same feel. It's not comfortable. But when I competed against left-handers, they couldn't beat me. And that was the difference.